do the works that I do. And greater works than these will he do, because I'm going to the Father. Whatever you ask in my name, this I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask me anything in my name, I will do it. What do you think of that? Do you have the faith right now to still believe that there's something great that you could do? Like whatever Jesus did, that you could actually do that? I think sometimes we can get in this mode where we just get into this mediocrity and people start telling you what you're not able to do. Man, I got kind of squashed down for a while there. I started to doubt everything I used to believe in, because people who are supposedly more educated than I was were saying, well, that doesn't really work. That's not really for today. You can't really do it. And pretty soon it's like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. And I'm just looking at Scripture going, no. Oh, they're not going to talk me out of that. Whatever Jesus did, I talk to God. He does insane things. I ask for things in his name. But you still have that faith. You still believe. How's your faith?
Jesus Christ, I'm his treasured possession. That's who I am. That is my identity. It's found in him. You are a kingdom of priests. A priest is a bridge builder. In other words, we exist to be a bridge that people walk from here to there to be with God. A holy nation. The word holy means to be set apart, that you're different. One of the things that I often say to our students and when I preach, because we're multi-ethnic, I'll talk to students and I'll talk to the various generations. And I'll say, you know, just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean that you have to. Case in point, well, Pastor, no one else goes and talks to their girlfriend's parents before they ask them out. Well, you're not called to be everybody else. God has set you apart for his. You're a transformer. You're not everybody else. That's your identity. Therefore, you live differently. Your identity determines your function. Our kids don't know who they are. We got to let them know who they are. So anyway, this is an Old Testament.
All right, time to play. 50-50 questions, good tries, bad tries.
About serious stuff too. I mean, I think people need to take me seriously. I write about serious crises that are facing the church, like DVS. And DVS is a crisis I've seen all over the place. I've never spoken here, so I'm not sure if it's arrived yet, but I've seen it in Nashville, where we live, in Atlanta, and Chicago, and LA. And DVS stands for Deep V-neck Syndrome. I don't know if it's hit your church yet, but if it hasn't, it's coming. It's on the way. That check is in the mail. And I'm not here to judge that tonight. I'm in stage 3 myself. If anything, this is me saying, my name is John, I wear deep V-neck t-shirts, I'm in a safe place. But there are 5 stages of deep V-neck syndrome. I need to warn you in case it comes to your town. Stage 1 is curiosity. You go to church and you see a worship leader, maybe a metrosexual worship leader rocking a deep V, tight jeans, maybe lady jeans, calm shoes, a watch that could land a space shuttle, a white belt. Maybe even an unnecessary scarf. And an unnecessary scarf is when you wear a scarf with a short sleeve t-shirt. It's a very confusing body temperature message, isn't it? It's like you're saying, my neck is so cold I need a scarf, but my arms are too hot for sleeves. And you see that, and you all want to be that. Like, we want to be the worship leaders. They're the coolest people at church. Like, I don't know if you ever went to camp with this guy, but every Christian camp I went to had the guy who would materialize with an acoustic guitar by a campfire. Did you know that guy at camp? And he always pretended like he didn't know he had it. Like, whoa, what's on my back? I'll play you songs, ladies. I know 3 Chris Tomlin songs and 2 chords. What do you be? And we want to be that guy. And so you see somebody rocking that deep B, and you think, can I pull that off too? And nobody in your immediate circle of friends loves you enough to say, no, no. You couldn't, actually you shouldn't. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is your initial purchase. And nobody goes right to Urban Outfitters for their first V-neck. Like, nobody does heroin the first time they do drugs. You ease into a deep V. You get just a little one, just a tiny, I call it a baby V, just like...
That's absolutely crazy. We didn't try to do that. Our thing was faithfulness. Don't get enamored with crowds. Get enamored with Jesus. Let him innovate through you. Build disciples. And let him handle the results of what that looks like.
Hey guys. We tweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys tweet or not.
Yeah, but we do that kind of
stuff. In the 80s, if you said you tweeted, you had to change your pants. Actually, a line in 16 Candles that didn't make it.
Right? So don't ever make anybody, don't let anybody make you feel bad about who God has called you to serve. Okay? Second thing, they just need to be reoriented in the gospel. Okay? And so you've got to, the gospel challenges you as you're transformed to go, to challenge them. But think of the resources. Think of the people that can be unleashed. So view it in those terms and be encouraged that you could be just the very ones. Because with our context, we draw folks from the suburbs, we draw people from, some folks straight out of trailer parks with like no teeth. Like they're speaking Southernese. Need some country folks. I just go, I don't know, But then we have hip hop artists. We got people everywhere, professional athletes, all types. And so minister to who God's called you to. But in the suburbs, dad may not be there emotionally or spiritually. In an impoverished area, dad may not be there physically. The devil's still active, he just uses different methodology. You understand what I'm saying? So I encourage you, challenge them in the gospel. That's what's going to move folks to be on mission and to unleash the resources that we do have. Anybody else? What about my man?
Who are you?
I'm God. You just said the prayer, so here I am.
Oh, you're not God.
No, I am. You said the prayer, so here I am. That's how it works.
Okay. If you're God, then make it snow in here.
You know what? If I made it snow in here, it'd get kind of yucky, and I really don't want to do that to all these people.
Yeah, you're not God.
Why do you say that?
God would not say yucky.
I do. It's a Greek word.
Oh, okay. If you're God, what does Lamentations 15:9 say?
Lamentations is a very short book. It only has 5 chapters.
Oh, why was it so short?
I was tired of lamenting. Yeah.
Okay. If you're God, who's going to win the World Series?
You know what? I'm running into playing games. Why are you so much into playing games?
You are God.
What gave it away?
You answered my question with a question.
I did? Yeah, I do that, don't I? I did it again. Step right up. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, whoa, what are we doing?
I'm going to make you my original masterpiece, and this is the process.
Oh.
It's an ongoing process.
Got it.
Here we go.
Oh, what are these?
These are the tools I'm going to use to make you to my original masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I thought you were a carpenter.
That's my son. Step right up. Here we go.
And you get it at a stage store like the Gap or Target. Stage 3, the one I'm in, is judgment. Because the second you own a single V-neck t-shirt, you start to judge every other t-shirt in your closet. You look at your crew necks and think, oh, it's so boring. What is that, a half-moon scoop? No flair, no flourish. Ugh. We were at Target one day, and I was at the register, and my wife said, hey, that maroon shirt isn't a V-neck, I just wanted you to know. I threw it from the register like it was a pit viper. I was disgusted at what I had almost done. And if you wear a V-neck long enough and you put a crew neck on it, it feels like a turtleneck, like it's choking you. I can't breathe in this crew. Stage 4, the status stage, and you start to make your own V-necks. And I saw this happen once on a church retreat I went on. One of the other leaders had the official retreat t-shirt, and it was a V-neck. And I thought, wow, how very meta or postmodern or relevant, like whatever word we care about, how very. They printed the retreat shirt on a V. But the closer I looked, the more I realized they hadn't. He had made that. And because we were away at the retreat and he didn't have his bedazzling t-shirt tools with him, he had to carve it out like a Bowie knife. It's all threaded and jagged. Stage 5, the final stage of Deep V-neck Syndrome, you just go all the way in. You go to American Apparel and you get one of those t-shirts where I can see your diaphragm while we're talking. You know, the collar of your shirt and your belt are not supposed to meet, they're supposed to be strangers. If I can tell whether you're an innie or an outie belly button, that's not a t-shirt, that's a vest.
Every day I'm shuffling.
I know I should be working, but I'm thinking of you. And just when I feel this crazy world is gonna bring me down, this when your smile comes around. Ooh, I love the way you hold me. You're by my side, you'll always be safe each and every day. Make you special in some way. I love the way you hold me in your arms. I'll always be safe each and every day. Make you special in some way. I love you more than the words in my brain can express. I can't imagine even loving you less. Lord, I love the way you hold me. Oh, 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 oh,
chisel away and what to leave.
I take out all the things in your life that do not belong there, all these voices, all these things that you've told yourself over the years. I want to chisel them out of your life. It's kind of like dead weight.
Ooh, speaking of that, could you chisel right here? It showed up like around 30, and I can't get rid of it. And then as I got close to 40, it kind of curved around and became fat. I don't really know why you made that, God. I mean, it does make seats more comfortable, but also sweaty. I don't want to tell you what to do. I mean, you're God, but could you at least look at me when I talk to you?